Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a clip of a fat acceptance activist saying that living a healthy lifestyle is no different than a fad diet, and unlearning fat phobia did more for my health than any diet ever could. We're also going to be taking a look at a few bonus clips, including one where someone says that most people only want to lose weight for vanity reasons, so be sure to stick around until the end. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache. She's going to be responding to this comment that reads, "Girl, those studies are fully based on fad diets, not healthy lifestyle changes. If you change your lifestyle, you can pretty easily lose weight and keep it off long term."
Girl, I hate to break it to you, but if your healthy lifestyle change still includes counting calories, if it includes prioritizing external factors, if it includes creating rules around your food, that's still a diet.
No, it's a lifestyle change. I believe the comment is speaking to the idea that 95% of diets fail, and they're saying actually it's just fad diets that fail. She's trying to say that thinking about the way that you eat at all is a diet, but it's not, because a lifestyle change is actually permanent, unlike a fad diet that you do for a little while and then go back to eating a different way. Therein lies the major difference.
And about 4 years ago, I made the healthiest lifestyle change that I could have ever made for myself, my family, my child. That was to quit dieting.
That was the healthiest thing to do for you, your family, and your child. Okay.
And to unlearn my internalized fat phobia. Because that does more for our health than any diet ever could.
Okay, so unlearning fat phobia did more for our health than any diet ever could. But like I said, that person wasn't talking about diets, they were talking about lifestyle changes. Because we've seen a lot of fat acceptance activists in the past say something along the lines of 95% of diets fail. That's what that comment was referring to. The comment was like, yeah, you're talking about fad diets when you bring up that statistic. And then her response, if you think about the way you eat at all, that is a diet. Actually, the way that you choose to eat is referred to as your diet. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're trying to lose weight, although classically people have said, I'm going on a diet. I don't know how it helped the health of us, our family, and our children to stop dieting. I think it's important we take good care of ourselves so we can be the best version of ourselves and take the best care of our children and also be around for them. Next. Imagine I look this good and your skill is taking fat creators' content and talking ish about them for 25 minutes. Hey, is that directed at me? What the heck? That's why I included this clip, because I assume she's talking about me. This person actually made a video about me before, which we're gonna watch again in just a moment to reminisce. Okay, so I don't know if that was about me or not. This person has made a video about me in the past, which we're gonna rewatch now.
I discovered this morning that I'm the latest topic of the Cynical Dude's fat phobic videos on YouTube. Dude is obsessed with fat people and making fat phobic content about fat people, and then taking what they create and then twisting it to these overdone narratives.
The narratives aren't overdone. People say some pretty wild stuff, and then I try to talk about it. Of course, drama sells in any niche, and that's what people like to click on. So when there are outrageous or dramatic stories, I try to cover them like any YouTuber would.
He's probably watching right now, because even though I've blocked him, I'm sure he has backup accounts so that he can fuel his obsession with fatness.
Yeah, well, it's kind of funny because here I am watching this video, so I guess you were right. He's probably watching this video right now so he can fuel his obsession with fatness. I've never felt so called out in my whole life. Dang it! This is one of my favorite videos of all time. She's really, really funny. I like her a lot, actually. I don't care how much I disagree with somebody's bad takes. If you're funny, I like you.
He called me a fat activist. I'll take that. Cheers to being a fat activist.
You were pushing a lot of fat acceptance type narratives, therefore, that's where that title came from. Which you were just doing a moment ago as well, so I think the title was fairly accurate. If we push fat acceptance ideas, are we a fat activist? I would say so.
I watched 15 seconds and was like, why am I doing this? So I sent it to a friend and asked her to watch it. She's sent me 2 voice notes so far. One says, F***ing white men, and the other one says, what a dick. So clearly it's high quality content.
Well, you didn't even watch it yourself, which is truly bizarre. If somebody made a video about me, I would watch it. Especially if I was going to go on to try to make a video responding to the video like you're doing here, I would definitely watch it. It's weird to make this response video without actually watching it. And also, your friend didn't watch it either. She had very vague things to say. What a dick. What? Yeah, that's a real good counter for the points that I made in that video. Very articulate.
But I just wanted to let you know that I'm now going to be adding fat activist to my resume because, you know, if a white man says so, it must be true.
Okay, so it was good to reminisce on that time that she made that video about me. And said that I need to fuel my obsession with fatness. And once again, as we remember from that video, she never even watched my video. She had her friend watch it, who also had nothing but vague stuff to say. What a dick. What? The videos that I've made about you in the past were refuting various points that you were making. The fact that you didn't watch the video, and obviously your friend didn't either, speaks volumes. If you don't even have the wherewithal to sit through my video and try to counter the points, why would you even make a response? I didn't watch that video, but it was probably dumb. My friend watched it. They said that it was dumb. They couldn't say exactly how it was dumb or tell me which points were wrong, but they said that it was dumb, like basically. How vague, and we refuted nothing. All of the points that I just made against your video a moment ago, are you going to respond to that and just be like, what a dick? That's our response. Actually, there's an enormous difference between a fad diet and a healthy lifestyle. A healthy lifestyle is permanent. It's not something that we just do for a while and then quit. What a dick. That takes care of that. Next. Now we're going to be taking a look at a clip from Aubrey Hoffer, PhD, where she's responding to this comment where someone says, I think when people bring this up, everyone jumps to the thought of someone losing 100+ pounds and how that may impact health or comfort, but in reality, a very large portion of people choosing to lose weight are, and then it cuts off.
Yeah, this is the point I'm trying to make. And the thing is, for most people, right, if you're like, I want to lose 20 pounds because it will do X, Y, and Z for me. It's like, okay, well, if X, Y, and Z happened and you didn't lose any weight, would you still feel satisfied? And I think for some people, right, the answer is yes. And it's like, okay, cool, that's great. But like you can't be serious and be like, no, nobody out there wants to lose weight just because they think it'll make themselves look better. That's probably why most people want to lose weight. And that's why I think people should explore their reasons for wanting to lose weight.
Why should we explore our reasons for wanting to lose weight? The majority of the time, people want to lose weight for health reasons, and even if those include vanity reasons, there's nothing wrong with that.
Because also it's like, if you want to lose weight just because you think it'll make you more attractive and that'll make you happy, fine, whatever.
I feel like we're trying to guilt trip people if that's their motivation. Like, right here you're asking the question, but why do you really want to lose weight, basically? Examine your reasons for wanting to, as if some of those reasons aren't valid and they're based in negative emotions or something like that.
But I think you gotta ask yourself, why is that important to you? And for many people, I think it's because they think it will make them worthy of love and respect.
And at the end there, she said that a lot of people want to lose weight just so they'll be accepted by others and get love. I feel like we were trying to invalidate people's reasons for losing weight and trying to downplay it like it was nothing but superficiality or trying to gain the love and respect of others, as if our own reasons for wanting to lose weight aren't valid, as if the health reasons aren't valid, or as if there's something wrong with wanting to look better in general. I think it is important to know what motivates us, but I don't think we should feel guilty for wanting to lose weight or change our lives for the better. Next.
3 fat phobic things people are doing that you need to start calling them out on. 1 is commenting in any way, shape, or form on what you're eating, how you're eating, the amount you're eating, etc.
Okay.
2, if they're commenting on like how your clothing fits and or suggesting that you wear something else.
A lot of crab claw of redemption here. I always feel like people are talking down to me when they do that.
Because of how tight or ill-fitting something may look. Number 3 is using language like, I feel fat.
Okay, so if we feel fat ourselves and we're not even talking about anybody else, that's also
fat phobia.
Is it fat phobic to point out when somebody is laying down? Because a lot of these videos are filmed laying down for some reason.
Or, oh my god, I look so fat. Like,
Okay, so we're not allowed to have opinions about ourselves. It's really wild to try to police other people's language when they're talking about themselves.
I know it's easy for us to stay silent and or internalize those feelings, but we need to start calling them out on their shit. And again, we need to start seeing some changed behavior, because if not, you don't need to be in those spaces. In order for you to continually grow and heal with your own being and body, like that kind of behavior is not it.
Okay, I feel like she was talking down to us quite a bit there. Among the many things she said that calling yourself fat or saying that you feel fat is also fat phobic. I would say that it's not nice to say I feel fat around people that are bigger than you, but if you're by yourself and you're feeling whatever kind of way about your own body, I don't think there's any sort of fat phobia about that at all. Next. Another video filmed laying down.
I slapped, choked, and put a man that I don't know in a headlock this weekend for calling me a fat ass bitch. And I haven't stopped laughing, giggling, and smiling about it because I'm so proud of myself.
You slapped, choked, and put in a headlock some dude who called you a name.
And I would do it again, you loser.
Okay, I'll take things that never happened for 500, Alex. I love these weird, unbelievable stories that people tell. You slapped, choked, and got in a headlock some dude who said something rude to you. Did the police get involved? Did he fight back? Did anything logical or that makes sense in the real world happen? So you just assaulted this dude, he was like,
Oh no, I shouldn't have been so fat phobic.
and he's like laying on the ground, and then you're like walking away like, ha ha ha, that'll teach you, my good sir, or whatever. I don't know. This is one of the most unbelievable stories that I've heard, and I'm waiting for the part where everybody clapped, and then the mayor came in and gave you the key to the city. Next, here's a random bonus clip.
You know what? Stay. It's okay if you need to go and get you a little ice cream from Sonic. And it's okay. It's okay if you can't sit in your Sonic parking lot and enjoy your ice cream and you have to go find some random ass parking lot because the kids at the Sonic make fun of you every time you go.
Okay, this is really sad.
It's okay.
I'm gonna have to cut it out, but the song My Girl is playing in the background, and something about that is making this somewhat comical. Alright, this is a very sad situation. I feel like things are about to go off the rails.
As if I'm not depressed enough.
Okay, well, is eating all of this ice cream and stuff helping our situation? Obviously, people shouldn't be laughing at you or making fun of you in the Sonic parking lot, so then you have to go to a different parking lot. But overall, is getting this ice cream repeatedly helping our situation or our lives? The dog in the back is so confused. Although maybe not, they seem kind of used to this.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I don't know.
Sometimes we laugh and cry at the same time.
I'm doing both. Enjoy.
Okay, and that was really sad. She said, sometimes you gotta get you an ice cream and go to a different parking lot with it because the kids at Sonic are always laughing at you when you go there. So that's a messed up and sad situation. And sometimes we start laughing and crying at the same time, and it can come off as fairly unhinged. Trust me, I know. So we saw a lot of very interesting clips in today's video, but what do you think? Is there no difference between a healthy lifestyle and a fad diet? Are most people only wanting to lose weight for vanity reasons? And does the cynical dude need to fuel his obsession with fatness? Leave a comment below. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.